Howdy, Jacob here. Today we're looking at Baytex Energy Corporation in the oil, gas, and consumable fuels industry. 2.8 billion market cap, 4.6 billion enterprise value, quite a bit of net debt there, 1.8% dividend yield. Growth is almost actually double over the last 10 years, but very cyclical. I mean, you got negative 38%, negative 28%, 47%, 23%, minus 45%, 91%. You are all over the place here, and earnings per share kind of the same, operating margin the same, gross margin the same. Everything's very cyclical. We're going to have to be taking averages here with our presumptions. Balance sheet shows 42 million cash on hand, 1.8 billion long-term debt. Let's see what that is in relation to cash flow here. Okay, I mean, they're a cash flow producing business, so that's a pretty positive sign. The use of cash on the dividend side is pretty light. Acquisitions, a little bit here. Their capex has grown quite a bit, so reinvesting a bit, making plants, or yeah, making digging for crude oil and such. Um, Buying up companies with a lot of capital intensive drilling or whatever. So that's interesting. But cash from operations is also growing, so they are still producing a good amount of free cash flow. I mean, let's just get to the assumptions here. This is just interesting. So, I mean, I maybe with acquisitions 5%, but I don't know. It's just a very volatile business. I don't think many people like that. Margins, I mean, I'll go off the free cash flow margin really. So let's do 10 and 12. Share change. I mean, they've actually increased it recently with their acquisitions. So I guess just flat. And then the dividends, they just don't have a good history of it, so I'll keep that flat. Yeah, we're saying it just needs to fall 25%, but for me personally, I mean, this would be a business I really have to understand before investing in it. I wouldn't just want to get it cheap based on what I see from historical free cash flow. I really need to understand the business. And to me, it's just not at that price yet. But even if it gets to that price and I do my research, it might just get to a point that I'm just not understanding how they're making money, maybe how they're going to increase free cash flow in the future and all that. So for right now, it's honestly pretty close before, I try to do more research on it. But for now, it's just not there yet. So hopefully enjoy the video and have a great rest of your day. Thank you.